here we go. We have a Sorcerer's Wand. We've got some card draw, a little bit of counter magic. I think this is a fine keep. Dauntless Bodyguard can also put just early pressure on somebody if they are more of a control deck. We can just go the aggro route, quote-unquote, and try and smash face. I'll see how realistic that is, but, you know, it's certainly possible. Not too likely. We're against Mono Red, so we're going to have a tough time staying alive. Mono Red is going to be absolutely everywhere. The Pro Tour came around, and Mono Red was just the end-all, be-all. And I think that's just kind of continue in Arena as well, so you're going to have to be prepared for that. Double Sorcerer's Wand is a very unfortunate draw here for us. Just pass. I'm probably cycling this Hieroglyphic Illumination so we can try and find something. Yeah. Something, anything. Oh no, a third Sorcerer's Wand. Okay, well, this is about the nightmare scenario. A good draw from Mono Red, a bad draw from us. Not a whole lot we can probably do this game. Like, you want one Sorcerer's Wand, you have 4 in there just so that you can make sure that you hit them. Getting 4 or 3 in your opening hand or something is absurdly bad. Alright, well, we're gonna have to Supreme Will this. I'd like to use it to dig. And maybe that's actually the higher percentage win for us now. Just like not bothering to counter single things because we don't have any gas at all. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. There's the Paladin though. I mean, it's not terribly likely that we can do anything. They might just have removal for it. If they do, I think I can just scoop it up. No? They'll attack the Earthshaker Kenra, though, because that way they can use a Fanatical Firebrand to kill our Famished Paladin. Yeah. I will not block. You. Yeah, this draw is so bad. We can't play either cancel. We'll just pass. Wait. Realistically, though, all we have to do is top deck a Prepare to Fight, and we win the game. So I should definitely keep playing. A Prepare to Fight or a Squire's Devotion is an instant win. We have 5 of them. So we're at more than a 10% chance to just top deck and insta-win. And we've got a few turns to do it, too. So actually, like, our win percentage here might almost be a coin flip. Funny enough. On. That's not at all what we want. We'll pass. If it was an island, at least we could play this cancel. This draw's been super awkward. But, I mean, despite that, we did get Famished Paladin and a wand. We just need that last piece. A braid? Now they have it. Okay. Well, at this point, if I had an island, then I could cancel and we'd have a chance. But this draw has just been too atrocious for us to actually do anything. So, unfortunately, we'll have to just scoop those up. Okay, this hand is a little bit better. Irrigated Farmland early on is a bit awkward, but we can make this work. Absolutely. If I had 4 Glacial Fortresses, these would almost certainly be a Glacial Fortress. Although it's nice to be able to use your lands to cycle and dig. So we're against Green Stompy here, almost for sure. I'm just hoping they don't have Steel Leaf Paladin because that's the super crazy opener. Llanowar Elves into turn 2, Steel Leaf Paladin, or Champion. Whatever that one is, the 5/4 for 3 is really, really hard to beat. There's the Paladin. So we have Paladin, we have the wand. We need more mana. I'm going to play the Paladin first here. Because then we can Bodyguard and protect it. We can Bodyguard Wand next turn. If we can draw some of that life gain, this hand looks very reasonable to do it. Ugh, Thrashing Brontodon though. And they keep it on top? Yep. It didn't show it on top. Weird. Oh, there we go. Bugged out. Yeah, keeping Thrashing Brontodon is a big problem. That's a really big problem. Less of one now. This always throws me. Dauntless Bodyguard is actually protecting Famished Paladin because you can't choose anything else, it automatically does it. Yep. Only you could still stack damage. We'll just take 3 damage. We're not under that much pressure. Not yet, anyways. Wow. These ones are just killing me. 3 of them again is so bad. And only 2 lands. Yikes. We aren't running a lot of lands, but we don't need a lot. I mean, basically our entire deck is at 3 or less. There's only a couple of 4s, and they're both able to be cycled for 1. So I'm trying to figure out what we're doing here, I think. I haven't seen anyone else running this, so they might be confused with what's going on. Shauna's Wayfinder probably this turn. Well, definitely now that they have 2 of them. Yeah. The Brontodon is just such a problem, though. Really wish they had chucked that. Really wish we could draw a land, too. Or anything other than Sorcerer's Wand. Just anything. It comes to the top like magic. Sorcerer's Wand. Get yours today. Yeah. This time I'm actually going to block the Thrashing Brontodon. I wish there was a way that you could see how they line them up, like which one's first and which one's second. I don't think there really is a way to do that. Now they'll sacrifice the Brontodon to kill a wand. I'm hoping that that's what happens. Yep. Perfect. The big thing is I didn't want to spend 3, put it onto the Famished Paladin, and then have it immediately blow up. That, or get like a Squire's Devotion to give it lifelink, and then find that out, too. I'm going to equip it so that we have the option to top deck. This way it's possible for us to just draw, prepare to fight, and win the game. They have a lot of damage, though. They might just swing out. If they do that, then we're in trouble. We need them to be cautious here. Which is unlikely. Wild Growth Walker, I'm hoping, is the only thing that comes in. Hoping. And I'm hoping that next game we don't draw triple Sorcerer's Wand, because that's been a problem. Alright, yeah, they're coming in. I suppose there's good news to this. We can block here and save ourselves a lot of damage this turn. Make the Paladin indestructible, eat their 3/3, and we only take 3 damage. Top deck? Nope. Top deck? Nope. Yeah, I don't think there's a way for us to get out of this. Kind of curious if we Supreme Will here if we find it. All they have to do is attack with everything. Because then I have to jump with the Famished Paladin, and that's just the game. Looks like they might be using Hash Up Oasis. Yeah. I just want to see what our chances were. Man, if we hadn't drawn this wand again over and over, so bad for us. Alright, well, let's go to game 3, and hopefully that one doesn't have triple Sorcerer's Wand in our first couple turns. We really need to stop doing that. Oh boy, these hands have just been incredibly miserable. We'll have to mulligan this one. Darn, I had played a couple games and actually managed to get it go off a couple times, so I was hoping for a little bit more luck than this, but these hands are just... wow, and I didn't even get to see what that was, because it just bugged out. Alright, well, hopefully whatever we put to the top is a good card, and not something awful. We are not having good luck today. Okay, that is good. I think that I would want to keep that. It gives us Forerunner, which can buy us the Famished Paladin. Hopefully a little bit of a slower deck here we can get set up. Gonna have to fight through a lot of counter magic though, which is gonna be scary. There's a Sorcerer's Wand. They like to be in my hands, so fair enough. Please don't counter, please don't counter. They've got the counter. They're paused and think, no? Ah, alright. Good news for us. Let's grab the Famished Paladin, and we have 2 out of the 3 pieces. The hard part has been getting that third. Maybe we should have more Preparers or Squire's Devotions or something. I just like to have interaction with our opponent, and anytime that we have more of the combo pieces, it means less interaction for our opponent. Okay. Champ of Wits. So when we get Famished Paladin next turn, we probably just tap for just it and leave up Dive Down and not play Sorcerer's Wand. We don't want to lose it to, you know, random Ixalan's Binding, especially, or like Cast Out or anything like that. So I was assuming that this was a blue-white approach deck, because that's what most blue-white decks are. But Champion of Wits means that it could be kind of anything. There are some, like, legend stuff running around. Alright. So, like, with Wrath Capuchin and Teferi and all the different historic spells. So it might be something like that. Yep, they're reading it. Don't touch. No touching. Famished Paladin is mine. I'm not really worried about them having a pump spell here. I don't think. Maybe this is really dumb. This might be really, really dumb. But I don't need the pressure on us, and I can't possibly imagine that they have a trick here. Yeah. Like, they'll want to buy that back. That's what I was assuming, is most of the time, if you're playing Champion of Wits, you'll just kind of suicide it just because you want to actually have it in your graveyard so you can buy it back for 7 and draw a bunch more cards. This is a little early for that play, but maybe that's what they were thinking. Okay, so the thing is, we never want to attack with Famished Paladin. We don't have any way to gain life yet. Now we get to hold up this Negate. We got the Sorcerer's Wand. Another land would be great, so we can hold up Dive Down and Supreme Will. But if nothing happens at the end of their turn, like, we can just pass, next turn we can Supreme Will at the end of their turn and try and dig down to another combo piece. Angel of Sanctions. Okay. Let's see what they target. Target the Forerunner. Sure. I mean, I could dive down on that, but it kind of doesn't matter. Oh no. Just the parade of Sorcerer's Wands coming out again. Alright, we should be careful. I should just pass. I was thinking I want a Supreme Will in case we hit a land, but I should just be very careful here. Play it nice and slow. We can put a wand or something on it later. We just want to hold up all of our spells. We don't want them to use another Angel of Sanctions and get us. This feels like it was the pre-con deck. They might be pretty new. I didn't actually think to look at what their rating was. Okay. This is still a little risky because they could have cast out. Nothing though. Cancel is okay. I wouldn't mind more land. This will let us put a wand on it while also holding the Sheltering Light or Dive Down or Negate. Question is, which land do I want? Cycling is nice, just drawing extra cards, but like I said, I kind of want to play a 4th land anyways. I think I'm going to go with the Plains. Just have an even split of both. Wait for our opponent to pass to us, and we can equip the wand and set up for, hopefully, drawing one of the ways to gain life this time. Nope, not yet. Alright, we'll equip the wand anyways and pass. Oh, I almost misclicked that. Oh, my heart went into my throat. Alright, we're good. We're good. We really cannot attack with Famished Paladin. You cannot. There's really no other way to untap it, so you've got to give it lifelink first. And even then, you don't want to attack with it. Hopefully this is something, if they have a removal spell, that we can just Sheltering Light and Scry. That would be the goal. Sure. Yeah, and that would make sense why they trade Champion of Wits earlier. A little bit of a weird attack, but Champion of Wits is so good in your graveyard. They have a lot of cards. Come on, life gain. Famished Paladin. We'll just play another one. This way we can double block their champion. We'll still be taking 3 in the air, but it gives us, like, what, we have 5 turns? Hopefully that's enough. If they attack on the ground, we just double block, use the Sheltering Light. Keep the one alive that has Sorcerer's Wand on it. I mean, it would keep both of them alive anyways, but just to make sure. Yeah, not surprising they don't even bother to attack. Wouldn't mind if they, like, waste their turn tapping out for something big that I can negate. Yeah, that's not something big I can negate. That's the problem. Cryptic Serpent. Yeah, this definitely looks like one of the pre-con decks. Play the Forerunner, we're not grabbing a Paladin. Because all we need is that last piece of the combo and then we just win the game. That's all we've got to look for. See what they're up to. They might not attack that hard on the ground still. We'll see. Like, our blocks on the ground aren't that bad. And we still have 4 turns. There's 5 cards in our deck. Like, there's a very decent chance we can hit it, especially since we have a fair bit of card draw. Like, we've still got 3 Supreme Wills. We still have 2 Hieroglyphic Illuminations. So we can cycle or play those to try and just draw more cards and up our likelihood of hitting what we need. Alright, what are they going after this time? That's not happening this time, though. Or are they countering it? Cancel. Sure. Good news. They're leaving it open for us to actually get a top deck and just win. Double block the Serpent. Sheltering like the Paladin, and nope. Come on. 1 in 5 in 44 chances. One-time dealer. Well, we're at 4, so we have to go off now. Are the odds higher of us hitting a land and a prepare to fight by drawing 2 cards, or just a single thing? It's gotta be better for just a single. Because then it also lets us Squire's Devotion. Alright, well, didn't work out. Oh well. 0-3. Don't play this deck, maybe? This was fun. I mean, I feel like our draws were pretty awful. We had 3 Sorcerer's Wands over and over, which is something that you really don't want to have to deal with. Like, you absolutely 100% do not need that many. It's really, really, really bad. So that's a little bit of bad luck for us. I hope that we can generally do a bit better than that, but you might want to up some of the numbers of the combo pieces. But it's hard to say, because in every single game we had 2 or 3 Sorcerer's Wands, but we only have 4 of those. We have 5 of the life gain cards, so it's hard to say that that's realistically the issue there. I mean, I'm not sure the consistency is going to be the high point of that deck, because it is trying to go off with just a combo. There's a bit of card draw, but maybe it needs more. Maybe you need to put in some Teferis, go more controlling. Like, maybe it's just that you want, like, 1 or 2 each of the combo pieces and try and go off that way in a very, very controlling shell. I feel like this was a little bit of an anomaly, though. I mean, triple Sorcerer's Wand over and over was really backbreaking for the deck. It's just so bad for us. And I mean, constantly just not drawing any lands or anything so we could play things, and instead just drawing wand after wand was pretty awful. But, you know, I'm definitely going to be trying out this combo and seeing what I can do with it, because it's certainly fun and interesting, and I like fun, interesting decks, and I hope you did as well. I'm going to be going to GP Vegas, by the way, in the next couple weeks. So if you want more content, I unfortunately am going to have a little bit of a drought there. I'm probably going to try and do some recordings from while I'm in Vegas, but I will be gone for about like 4 or 5 days on that, 13th to the 18th of June. If you are going to GP Vegas, I'd love to meet you. I've got a little meetup that's happening. I have a Discord that you can check out. I'm going to put the link down below in the description, so there's a little tab in my Discord. It's not just for subs. It's for anybody, and you can come by and say hello by stopping in at the convention hashtag in the Discord. And we'll all try and get a couple of meetups here and there. Other than that, I will see you next time.